What's good, people? It's about that time to randomly relate reverse rants, no hate. I want to touch on something real quick. I watched this video with Tony Harrison. He was being interviewed and he was asked about Clarissa Shields and Alicia Baumgardner. The interviewer actually asked him, like, what does he think about that fight and how it would have went down? Tony Harrison's response, man, I respected what he said so much. He said, and I don't even like that fight. I don't think about it. That fight don't even make sense to me, and I don't like the fight. And the interviewer asked him, like, what don't you like about it? Tony Harrison said, man, for one, man, I mean, like, when you friends with somebody, like when you cool, certain people it's like it came out of nowhere. Like he said, I done seen them in the gym, man. They, to eat together, they travel together, they go out together, it's a mutual. He's like, I mean, well, then it's like he kind of thought about it. Like, Tony Harrison is not trying to say things where it's like he's saying one thing and Alicia is saying something else, because he knows people can go with that and say, well, damn, Tony is saying that Alicia Baumgardner was friends with Shields, so it's like she stabbed in the back, which basically, he said, well, not like saying friends, but like we cool, that, it's a mutual respect. No, listen at this. I hear what he's saying. And we all different, okay? But Tony Harrison sound like he's big on respect. If I'm cool with you, we have a mutual respect, I'm not feeling like I lost a friend if you do something phony. I'm feeling like I'm not friends with that guy. You see what I mean? Like it's a mutual respect. I don't even have to like you to respect you. So it's like you expect something out of a person that, like, we're not friends. We're not close. We're just it's a mutual respect. We're cool. You understand? You don't take it that way. Do you think that Clarissa Shields took it the way she did because she thought they were just cool? You see this woman at Alicia Baumgardner's fight with the Alicia Baumgardner t-shirt on, and she's out there fully supporting her and showing the shirt off and, putting the number one finger up and everything. She's out there fully supporting Alicia Baumgardner. And Alicia Baumgardner did what she did. Tony Harrison said he don't like the fight. The weight class is stupid. They're not even in the same weight class. I mean, the best one to fight the best and all, but whatever. But like he said, and he alluded to, like, he talked about how another fighter, that's his guy. Like, I'm not fighting him. That's my guy. So he debunked his own thing, even with saying, well, not friends, but they cool. Like, no. If they were just cool, he wouldn't have to make that comparison. He understands it, and this is exactly my point. We live in a day and time now where friendship means nothing to nobody. Money comes, well, it doesn't matter if it's $5 million or $5. People will stab you in the back. And, he saw that it was more than just a, hey, what's up? It's a hi and bye. We share the same gym, but they were cool. They were friends. And that's why Shields took it the way she did, and that's why Tony Harrison reacted the way he did. But, like, again, he's not trying to say things where people are going to question her loyalty and try to, say a bunch of shit about her. And he knows where it can go. Now, she has a lot to say about other things, and all of a sudden she's been acting very arrogant lately and just saying a whole lot of goofy shit and a bunch of just instead of focusing on what she should be, she's, getting herself caught up in the mix of just shit talking now. And it's a turnoff. Now, for anybody that's loyal, for anybody that understands, it's like certain things you just don't do. And that's one of them. I don't want to hear that shit about no fucking old man, but that's for the title of the world. You guys would feel some kind of way if Joseph Parker decided he wanted to fight Tyson Fury or vice versa. And like, he also understands, look, man, you see, in the community section of my channel, I posted a picture of Clarissa Shields and Alicia Baumgardner, and I'm saying that you guys don't have to hate each other for a fight to happen. I mean, if it's going to happen, make it happen the right way. And pretty much, they can coexist at the same time. Shields is up there she's doing it at 160 or whatever, and Baumgardner is doing what she's doing at the smaller weights. If Katie Taylor all of a sudden called out Savannah Marshall, y'all be looking like, what? And you would. The boxing world will not be sitting talking about, oh, that's going to be a banger. Katie Taylor, no, it's not. Because Savannah Marshall's too fucking big, too strong. Katie Taylor would get fucked up. She doesn't have enough. She just doesn't have enough. And people know it would be a stupid fight. But when it comes to Baumgardner and Shields, no, this fight just has to happen. Why? Oh, but she said, and she's like, you guys are so petty. You guys are so childish. Tony Harrison sees through this bullshit, and he knows that came from the wrong space, and it shouldn't have happened the way it did. And, I'm not going to make a comparison about my friend. I'm not going to fight my friend to two people that was just cool but not friends. It just makes no sense. It makes no sense. So at the end of the day, I just salute what he said, man, because it's like people don't care about loyalty anymore. They don't care about nothing. They don't care about anything. You got people who will screw somebody else for money. You got people that will anything. I know it's going to crush the person if they ever found out, but I'm going to do it anyway. Or I'll do whatever because I'm all about myself. I respected that, man. I appreciated that. I really did. And for all the idiots that's jumping up here running their mouth talking about how boxing need this fight, it has to happen. And here you got somebody fighting at 160 and another one fighting 30 pounds smaller. And it just has to happen. But again, if Savannah Marshall, if Katie Taylor start talking all crazy shit about Savannah and then talk about, all right, meet me at 147 or whatever, or 151, 154 or whatever, and she's fighting at 168, it's like, you don't get to dictate that. And you calling me out, talking about what the fuck do I gain coming down fighting you at a weight class with no belts on the line, nothing. We just fighting for what? You understand what I'm saying? And God, people, they were like, what is this shit, man? What is this shit? There would be different people reaching out to both of them going, listen, I mean, you guys are going to do what you want to do, but like, what is this all about? This makes no sense. No, you got a bunch of ignorant fools walking around here thinking Shields and Baumgardner, that just has to happen. That's the fight right there. Yeah, well, it's clear that they're no longer friends. And you want to know what? Even with the failed drug test, you notice Clarissa Shields said, my thing is this. I'm not saying she definitely did something. I don't really personally think that she would cheat. She said, but you never know. But I'm saying the way that WBC is handling it is like she's not guilty, but she's suspended. We all said the same thing when we initially heard that. And I'm saying, yeah, it makes no sense. And then all of a sudden, when that so-called leaked footage of her getting dropped by a guy came out, you hear the point that Shields made. Baumgardner didn't know when that happened. And she saw the same video where they were asking her what she thinks. She still had this big smile on her face like it made her feel good or something. And she didn't reach out to her, nothing. Hey, you all right? You good? Like, what's going on? Nothing. And she's sitting up here talking, and then all of a sudden she follows that up with the next video of her saying she wanted to fight Shields, but she did it and tried to make it sound like she punked Shields in the gym or like Shields was scared to fight her or whatever. And, if y'all don't see something is being two-faced, and when it is, it's because you guys are two-faced. And Tony Harrison's, he's not trying to say anything negative about it. He just flat out said, I don't like that fight. And he gave his reasons. And loyalty had everything to do with every other category that it's attached to. And it was just refreshing to see that, because you got some scumbags out here that be sitting there, hey, fuck it, yeah, I like that fight, man. I mean, I'm cool with both of them, and yeah, I mean, nah. And see, this is the point what I'm saying. All the idiots out there that don't have this loyalty, they don't have integrity, they don't understand what they don't stand for anything. Those are the people that you can't trust, people like that. So when I heard him say that, I said, there you go, Tony. There you go. Somebody else gets it. Somebody else gets it. Because all these so-called boxing personalities, they don't care. And see, here's the difference. I don't have to be friends with you to understand loyalty. These people within the sport are all about money. They don't care either. That's why nobody's saying what Tony Harrison is saying. So a person can say, yeah, but Tony was cool with both of them. Yeah, he's cool with both of them, and he was more than likely closer with Baumgardner. But at the same time, he understands right from wrong. You understand what I mean? So he's not feeding into this whole, yeah, man, that'll be a great fight and who he think will win. He's not even feeding into that shit. I made my point clear saying I don't see the point. I don't see the material. You're 30 pounds smaller. There's several women you could fight in between there, but you're using Clarissa's name because you know she's not going to come down to 1-4. Why would she have to? For what reason? So now when you're talking about these other females, now you want to fight this one, and this one, and you can't even negotiate yet. So the whole point of you know, making it seem like you want something so bad, but the other person's capping. They don't want the fight. They didn't call you out. And Tony knows that was some backstabbing shit. Tony Harrison was straight up when they asked him about the drug test before, and he said, well, I mean, I don't think, like, me knowing her like I do, she's, you know, she's in the gym, she's a workhorse, she's into her fitness and stuff, and, like, you know, he said, I mean, you got to fault her for whatever she put in her body. I mean, she got there, you know, how he got there was something she did, but I don't think she did nothing to cheat, like purposely tried to cheat with something or whatever. So, you know, and like I said before, man, the only thing he said, and it wasn't talking bad about it, what he said, as much as she hate to run with me, I make her get up and run with me because, you know, she's always shown stamina issues. So, yeah, and I can see that shit. So when he says, like, yeah, you know, she didn't like to run, but I made her run with me, like they've been back and forth doing what they were doing, you know, as trainers and whatever, and, you know, working together. And so, yeah, he's there to make sure he bring the best out of her. So he said nothing negative about this woman. And I'm saying that because you got people that seen this video with Adrian Broner talk about, nah, that nigga just mad because he ain't clapping them cheeks no more and all this goofy shit. And I'm like, here y'all go with this bullshit. If that would be the case, then he'd be saying everything about it. Man, fuck that bitch. She's a no good, two-faced motherfucker. Okay, look at Rolly Romero and Bullet. Yeah, Coach Bullet said all those things about Rolly's two-faced. He ain't shit. He's training. And what was it? He's talking about training with another trainer and stuff, and I'm supposed to be his trainer and all this. Yeah, right? Ain't that the same shit Baumgardner just did? But you don't hear Tony Harrison saying that. So Tony Harrison was mad at her, all this shit, and whatever, whether they had some type of relationship or not, don't know, don't care. It's not my business. But what I'm saying is, you know, that if that would be the case, then he would be saying the opposite things about her. But bottom line is, he stood on his principles and was like, nah, he don't like that fight. He know that he watched this woman stab her friend in the back. Let's just say it like it is, and she don't even care. It's like she's nonchalant about, like, fuck it, I'm an opportunist. He knows that's what he witnessed, but he's not trying to put her on blast. But he's letting that reporter know he don't like that shit. He don't even like the fight. He don't think about it. The fight don't even make sense. I agree with him 1,000%, y'all. Talk to me in the comment section. Never fall in love with lies. Remember, the truth brings hate out of people, and I will catch y'all on the next video.